Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Jonathan. Welcome back to my Pink Room of Doom. As always, I hope you're doing well today. Special guest in the studio here because it is a new guitar day. This is the brand new release from Epiphone. This is the brand new Bluespower Les Paul, the third signature iteration for Mr. Jared James Nichols. Let's take a closer look at it because I'm super duper excited to share it with you. I pre-ordered this thing a long time ago when they first announced them, so I've been anxiously awaiting November 14th, which was a few days ago as of me recording this video. That's when they were released, and then Sweetwater sent it out, and then it showed up yesterday. So there we go. I've had a whole day to get to know this thing. So really quickly, before we get further into the video, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, the like button, all that kind of good YouTube stuff. Link to Sweetwater to pick one of these up for yourself if you want to. It's not an affiliate link, so I'm not making any money. And then my merch store is down there too if you want to support the channel in any other way besides just subscribing. So, onto the guitar. Really quickly first, before we get onto the guitar, just want to show you, this is what it comes in. So it came in a box and all that kind of stuff, obviously, but you get this really nice Epi-like case, right? So there it is right there. Protects it very well. I have 3 of these because I have the other 2 models as well, and they all came with the cases. Big old front pocket here, which included this little bag of goodies here. It's just a bunch of Epiphone stickers and stuff, and then a little tiny Allen key there. So that's what you get the guitar in. Now let's actually talk about the guitar itself. All right, so let's talk specs. I'm gonna do some comparisons where necessary with the other 2. Through and through, this thing is what the other 2 are. Mahogany body, mahogany neck, kind of got some weight to it. This one weighs 8 pounds, 10 ounces because I got to choose that weight specifically with Sweetwater. Again, check the link down there if you want to pick one up. Again, not an affiliate link, but that is a very immersive experience to order from Sweetwater. I love ordering from them. So like I said, through and through, it's kind of the same thing as the other 2. It's the biggest differences I'm going to go ahead and explain right now. Again, mahogany body, mahogany neck, got about the same weight. Some of the big differences here. Obviously, first is the color. The Pelham blue color, it's finished all around, looks great, feels good in the hand, on the neck, because it's finished on the neck like that as well. So, really cool. This one I noticed some little bit of quality issues, okay? And there's a problem with that, aside from it just being it's a new guitar and it shouldn't have any quality issues. And this is not a Sweetwater thing, this is an Epiphone thing. So if you look, and I'll probably get some B-roll here, along the binding, along the body, both sides, the neck, both sides, you can feel it. It looks like when they were painting it, they taped the binding, and then when they pulled the tape, so you know when you pull the tape and it's taking it off, you can see where the tape maybe caught some of the paint, and it left paint lines, I guess, or like it's rough. You can feel it. It's not like a deal breaker, but another huge difference with this guitar is that it is $999, $1,000. Compared to Gold Glory, which you can still buy brand new, right? You can still buy this guitar brand new from Sweetwater for $749. And the only thing you're not getting is the pickup and the tuners and the color. And then I guess the binding issue here. So, you know, that's something that that's kind of the elephant in the room with this thing, is that a lot of people don't like that price hike because they don't really feel that the pickup and the tuners justify it, and I'll talk about the tuners here in a minute. Obviously for me, I got it because I wanted the trilogy of guitars, but that's the big thing, is that these are $1,000 brand new when you can still get Gold Glory brand new for $749. So take your pick on that. So taking a look at this a little bit more here. Like I said, headstock looks the same. Bluespower on there as opposed on the truss rod cover as opposed to down here under the bridge. Flipping over to the back, you still get the stinger. It's the black stinger like it was on the Gold Glory. The tuners, as I mentioned, are different because they're Grover locking tuners. And the only other guitar from Epiphone that I'm aware that you can get these on are the Moderns. So correct me if I'm wrong, but the Moderns are the only other ones you can get the Grover locking tuners on, to my knowledge. Obviously, Grover tuners are great. Grover locking tuners are also great. Make string changes a breeze. They don't help with tuning stability, much like a lot of people seem to think. Tell me in the comments how wrong I am. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, back to this. Ebony board block inlays. Nice fret job. I mean, again, if you run your hand up and down the neck, you can feel that paint issue that I was mentioning earlier. It's on the neck as well, both sides. But no fret sprout. Another big difference that I noticed about this, straight away when I took it out of the case, compared to the other 2, is the neck is more akin to a 58 neck as opposed to a 59 neck. So if you're not aware, 59 necks are generally described as baseball necks because they're really fat. So if you ever hear slim taper, you know, they're obviously thinner necks. Typically you find those on like SGs, more modern Gibsons, 60s Gibsons, things like that. So in the 50s, they had the 50s neck or the baseball neck. This thing probably is more comparable to a 58 neck, which was even fatter than the 59 neck. So even like when I grabbed Gold Glory a minute ago, I can tell you with confidence that this neck is thicker. And it could just be this one that I have, and I like a thicker neck. So for me, it's not that big a deal. But if you're looking at one of these, just be aware. If you can pick one up and play it, I would definitely try to, especially if you have like smaller hands or you prefer a slim taper neck. This one feels significantly thicker to me than the other two. So keep that in mind. If you want one of these, I would probably look at Gold Glory or Old Glory for that reason. But anyway, enough about that. Through and through, kind of just an overall general consensus here. I'm happy with my purchase. Again, for $9.99, I do think that's a little pricey for these. The appointments that you're getting compared to the other two just aren't really worth the price hike to me. I do like the pickup being in here. You know, you can get the P90 without the hum, and then you got the other guitars where you can get it with the hum if you prefer. The locking tuners are obviously always a nice upgrade to have, so that's really cool. I am a little bummed about the issue here that I'm having, and that could be, again, an isolated issue. Your mileage may vary, as people like to say. But there you go. You know, it is what it is. Like I said, it doesn't affect the playability. I like it. So there you go, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some individual tones. If you jump to this part of the video, I left some timestamps down there. So if you jump to this part of the video, congratulations. Here are your individual tones, and let me know what you think.